Good evening and thanks for joining us. Did Indiana give up too early in the war on drugs? You'll recall the state legislature changed the criminal code in July 2014. Vigo County Prosecutor Terry Modisett voiced his displeasure at changes related to drug dealing. News 10's John Swanner spoke with Modisett earlier this afternoon. In tonight's top story, the prosecutor explains why the state code should restore stiffer penalties for drug dealing. John.
Thank you, Patrice. Modisett appreciates that lawmakers gave offenders who commit violent crimes or crimes against children stiffer penalties. But he says criminal code changes made in 2014 actually benefit drug dealers.
I just don't think the answer is to keep lessening the penalties for crimes, thinking that somehow that's going to solve anything.
Check any jail in the state and you'll find most of its population faces drug-related charges. That's why Vigo County Prosecutor Terry Modisett opposed lightening the sentences of drug dealers.
I understand the users are a different situation, that you may be able to work with them with rehab and things like that, but a dealer's doing it for the money.
Modisett says stiffer penalties for drug dealers delivers a strong message while allowing the chance to seek treatment.
If you follow crime news at all, you've certainly heard of someone being charged with battery, and you've also heard of people being charged with a higher level felony called aggravated battery. Lawmakers at the State House are considering a similar measure when it comes to drug dealing. We asked Terry Modisett his thoughts on aggravated drug dealing.
The Indiana Prosecuting Attorneys Council will lobby for a new law this coming General Assembly session. Dearborn County Prosecutor Aaron Negengard worked a tragic case this year where a Lawrenceburg man died of a heroin overdose. Negengard and police found the dealer and charged him with reckless homicide. That crime, though, only has a 6-year maximum prison sentence. Modisett says aggravated drug dealing would carry a mandatory 20-year prison sentence.
A dealer deals to someone and they end up dying as a result then of the drug usage, then that would be a new crime called aggravated dealing. I'm not opposed to that.
The proposed law would also include those who deal drugs to children, and we'll keep an eye on this story and bring you any updates. Patrice, back to you.
All right, thank you, John.